Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Miami Dolphins. So let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about today is Arian Foster and how he's been just absolutely balling in training camp. He is head and shoulders above the competition. From many reports and many people who have watched the running backs practice, even Adam Gase has hinted and said kind of vaguely that Arian Foster is clearly the best running back right now. Now, obviously, J.J. not playing at 100% with all the nagging knee injuries and stuff like that, so it doesn't necessarily mean, but head and shoulders above, I mean, that really means he is the best. So it looks like he will be the first. Right now, he will definitely take that first string depth chart spot as our first string running back. He will probably be the one taking the first snap of the game at running back. So, I mean, I love the news. I'm glad that he's better than what us fans expected and what the Dolphins expected as an organization. That he's exceeding expectations, which I think is a great thing. I don't think you can hate on that. I know a bunch of Dolphins fans, we signed an old, hurt running back. He's not really that old. And I will give it to you the injury problems. But, like I said, nobody's relying on this man to succeed. I still love J.J. if he can stay healthy. If Jay can stay healthy, he can do a lot of special things in this league. So I'm not worried about it. I still think Jay's going to be the first string running back by the end of the preseason, by the training camp is done. This J.J. he is very, very talented player. So let's get into the second thing. Kenny Stills. I've been hearing a lot about Kenny Stills. A lot of people are loving what they're seeing from Kenny Stills, which I think this is a great news for us because we already know what we're getting in Devontae Parker. We already know what we're getting in Jarvis Landry. And all those people who say, I don't know about Devontae Parker, then you guys you're just not Dolphins fans or you didn't watch his games. Because when let's just say, before he really started to catch fire towards the end of the season, we saw that just greatness out of DP in that Bills game that we got destroyed in, but he still had a really, really good game. I think he had 80-something yards or something like that. He had a really, really good game. He had this one ball, he caught that bomb against Houston that was called back. He's had some of these plays and blowouts that we were losing by a ton. The touchdown against the Jets. That he showed flashes of what he could do when he gets playing time. If you guys can remember, a lot of people blame management and some ownership issues or coaching issues that Joe Philbin wanted to get Greg Jennings playing time, even though Devontae Parker was by far head and shoulders above Greg Jennings, and a lot of people thought Devontae Parker would have been fine if he played, started the whole season. Our offense would have probably been better. So we know what we're getting in DP. Obviously, I don't even have to say anything on Jarvis's behalf. This man's a beast, so we know what we're getting in Jarvis. So we have two amazing Pro Bowlers, and I think they're both going to make the Pro Bowl this upcoming season, in Jarvis Landry and DP. And now we got Kenny Stills. Obviously, Kenny Stills' disappointing season last season. He had a couple of good plays. He had the touchdown against Dallas, the long bomb against the Bills. But he dropped the long bomb against the Philly, which would have been an easy touchdown. So he had some drops. He had a lot of drops against New England. So he struggled in Bill Lazor's system. So it's good to hear that Kenny Stills, and I think the most important thing that everybody's using, the word that everybody's using with Kenny Stills is consistency, which is the most important. That's the best trait you could have as a player, is that consistent. You're just really, really good all the time. So that's the best thing you can say about an NFL player. So it's really, really good to hear that Kenny's being consistent, and he's looking really, really good in training camp so far. So two really good news. All of these things just make us a better team. We don't even need wide. The DP and Jarvis could carry us, and you could put Brian Hartline, who's out of his prime right now, behind those two, and he would still have a decent year. So I can't wait to see what Kenny Stills can do, even though a lot of people think he still can be a star at wide receiver. Obviously, the kid's really young. What he can do when DP's taking the double teams, when Juice is taking the double teams, and Kenny's still... Our offense is creates so many matchup issues. I cannot wait to watch it. So that is going to be it, guys. I am Sky Extra 23. Nothing but great news, and I will see you guys in...